हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स पॉइंट में आपका स्वागत है। और अभी हम कर रहे हैं सेंटेंस रीअरेंज। ठीक है, 200 तक कर लिए थे, नहीं देखे तो पहले की वीडियो में जाके देख लेना। 201 से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। टुडे अ किलो ऑफ राइस इज नियर 5 times मोर एक्सपेंसिव दैट इट वाज इन 2003। नियरली 5 times। नियर 5 टाइम नहीं होगा, एडजेक्टिव है इसलिए क्या हो जाएगा, नियरली 5 टाइम। We should use an adverb that is the need of the sentence. So near is to be removed from and nearly should be used. Inflation has risen nearly 10 times as compared to 1960s. The US economy is present in the face of a serious recession. The answer हो जाएगा इसका presently facing हो जाएगा. To show continuity, we should use present continuous tense here. Hence, presently facing should be replaced in the bold part. Our company is presently facing the lack of manpower. Economists have predicted that the country's economic growth falls low to 8% this year. Will fall to as low as. Word predict related relates to the future and we have to use shall or will to indicate futurity. So will fall is suitable replacement. Owing to the technical advancement, we can say that manual labor will fall lower than what it is now. In all likeness, the company will fail to achieve its production targets this year. The answer हो जाएगा in all likelihood. To show the possibilities, we use likelihood. When all the possibilities are talked about, it is better to use in all likelihood. So B is correct. In all likelihood, it can be said that India will beat Sri Lanka in test. We have failed assessment of the advantages of outsourcing our IT operations. The answer हो जाएगा to assess. Consequences Consequence is shown by the use of 2 plus V1, so C is suitable replacement. We have failed to address the problems of the society. One of the key competencies for managers are ethics and the ability to motivate others. ये आंसर हो जाएगा among the key competencies. Sentence is suggesting more than one competency, so expression with one of is wrong. As there are many competencies to see, we are to use the word among to make it correct. Among the many attributes of PM Modi, his punctuality and diligence are the ones to look at. During the recession, many companies will be forced to lay off workers. कोई correction की जरूरत नहीं है. He wanted nothing else, expecting to sleep after a stressful day at work. The answer is nothing else then. Nothing else is correct using then makes the sentence complete its sense, which means he wanted only. The manager wanted nothing else than production and output. Ramesh took charge of the project within a few days of having appointed. See, after being appointed. Charge can only be taken after appointment. So after being appointed is correct expression. The student joined the college after a few days after being expelled. It is difficult to work with him because he is one of those persons who think he is always right. The answer always thinks he is. Subject of the sentence is one, so use a singular verb with it. Hence the suitable replacement. He is one of those leaders who speaks his mind out. Foreign business developing countries have usually problems with lack of infrastructure and rigid laws. The usual problems of is correct replacement in the sentence, so D is correct replacement. Students have the usual problems of fear from exams and insomnia. In guest room, in guest rooms, the central portion is generally reserved for sofa set. E कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. In the production of desert trees, nature seems sometimes to have been experimenting with the truly strange flora. ये आंसर हो जाएगा. In the first round, the participants played in the presence of an accomplice who were committed deliberate error. A answer committed deliberate. Sentence is of past tense, so committed deliberate is correct. The court gave its verdict against the criminal who committed deliberate errors. What did prevent from winning the battle is not known. The answer what prevented them from winning. What is being used as an introductory subject. Also, this is an affirmative sentence, so prevented is suitable use. What checked me from going there is his rude behavior. The scenario was identical to the one that was to be observed in the previous tournament. सी हो जाएगा was observed. Was observed is the suitable use here that gives the meaning of observing the scenery. His performance was observed by the jury members. The impact of the composite bow on warfare was equal to the crossbow of medieval times, was equal to that of the. When two attributes are compared to each other, that of is used for the implementation of the attribute. Whether Shimla is good as compared to that of Agra. Culture, climate, and geography plays an important part in the formation of any proverb. See, play an important role. As the subject is plural, so we have to use a plural verb. Hence, play should be used. Honesty and diligence play an important role in shaping our character. This book will be of particular interest to those fascinated by the recent philosophy. The answer हो जाएगा of particular interest. We have to use a noun here and not verb. So interest is suitable use. This matches of particular interest to me as it is the semi-final. These days developed countries have started looking down for underdeveloped countries as it is advantageous for both the parties. ये आंसर हो जाएगा looking after. A manual benefit makes the one look after the other, so a suitable replacement. The patron is looking after the NGO, so that it grow well. The methods to adopt for eradication of poverty should depend upon the magnitude and nature of resource available. The answer हो जाएगा to be adopted for eradication. When they start investing, several irregularities were detected. B. Started an investigation. क्या आ जाएगा यहाँ पे started an investigation. Sentence past tense. ये कैसे sentence past tense में so started is correct. Investigation is the word that should be used in the expression. The police started an investigation for that triple murder case. You must be stopped these undesirable activities immediately. B. Must stop. Compulsion or strong prohibition is shown by the use of must, so D is correct choice. We must stop the policy of apartheid. Farmers in our country suffer because of an over-dependence on rain and the threat to natural calamities like floods. ये आंसर हो जाएगा threat of natural calamities. Threat of is correct expression to use that shows the threat possible due to floods. Threat of terrorism is growing day by day in our country. Automation in agriculture and farm management is considered a boon, but in fact, it is not true as they lead to more unemployment. The answer is it leads to more unemployment. Automation is a singular subject, so it should be used here. Lead is wrongly spelled as lead. D is correct. Unemployment must be eradicated from the society as it leads to sufferance by the unemployed youth. The agricultural sector deserves more attention than the industrial sector in our country. ये आंसर हो जाएगा He went to the blast site to save his colleague who was standing there. ये आंसर हो जाएगा. When I received the letter, the date for the interview was already over. I received the letter. The sentence is in past tense, so received should be replaced by received. When I called the department, the clerk was already home. Everyone is requested to attend the dinner party hosted by the president. The chairman approved the recommendations to the committee with partial modification. Of the committee with recommendation should be followed by of. The recommendations of the class teacher gave me the desired result. Had the opportunity been given to him, he will have proved successfully. Would have proved. The clause in is in past tense, so will is to be changed into would to make the correct. Had the bus not been broken down, the man would have reached his home. They did not pay any heed to their superior instructions. I did neither. डी आंसर हो जाएगा nor did I. सही होगा. Nor did I is correct replacement here in the sentence. I could not control my hunger, nor did my brother. Every poet gives voice to his anger and his compassion through his poems. ये आंसर हो जाएगा इसका. The police snapped a notorious criminal who had been terrorizing builders and extorted money from them for the past 2 years. सी हो जाएगा had been terrorizing builders and extorting. Coordinate connector and takes some work from the both sides. The boss is planning and devising new manual to curb the demerits. Managers frequently encounter situations where they need to help others solve problems. सी हो जाएगा to help others solve. To help others solve is correct replacement of the sentence. The priest often needs to assist others perform their worship. From among various alternatives, we should choose the one who which is viable and consume less time and energy. ये आंसर हो जाएगा no correction required. We are looking forward for good rains this year. Are looking forward हो जाएगा इसका सही आंसर use. Are looking forward to which is correct replacement here. All the students are looking forward to the day of holiday. There is full justification to close down the units, which are neither profitable nor serving any social cause. E आंसर हो जाएगा. Please take delivery of the material and acknowledgement at the earliest. B आंसर हो जाएगा acknowledge at the earliest. There is a requirement of a verb, so we should use acknowledge in place of acknowledgement, which is needed verb. Please take note of the mail and acknowledge at the earliest. The officer had triggered a controversy by charging his superiors by ignoring his warning. B आंसर हो जाएगा with charging his superiors by ignoring. Controversy should be followed by the preposition with. So B is suitable uses. The minister fell in controversy with a statement that hurt sentiments. यहाँ तक कर लिया. अब यहाँ से 241 करेंगे आगे.